Sports Online Studios, and let's talk about WWE No Way Out. The annual road bump to WrestleMania came to us this year from Baltimore, Maryland, a sold-out First Mariner Center with Michael Cole and Taz on the stick at ringside doing commentary. And the main event was billed as what could perhaps have been the greatest main event in SmackDown history. We'll see if it actually lived up to expectations. In the opening contest, it was a Cruiserweight Invitational Tournament match for the Cruiserweight Championship held by Gregory Helms. Keys to this matchup, Gregory Helms need not be pinned to lose the title. However, Gregory Helms did attain the pinfall victory over Psychosis with a assist by Super Crazy, an inadvertent assist. Wild match, lots of pinfall predicaments all over the place. Good match by the Cruiserweights. And I don't know if you heard it or not, but the Cruiserweights are exclusive to SmackDown, which we hear 74 times in just about every Cruiserweight matchup that occurs on SmackDown. Then we see the wrestling god, JBL, pin Lashley with the help of Finlay, or just Finlay, rather. Interesting way this match developed, folks. Finlay comes out to an interview and challenges anyone to a matchup. Bobby Lashley answers the challenge, yet it's not discussed that he has a match already scheduled with JBL until JBL's music hits. And then JBL comes out, and what it all turned out being was Finlay just simply came out to warm up Lashley. JBL with the clothesline for hell after Lashley hits or interferes in the matchup, and JBL wins after bleeding hard way, again with the clothesline from hell. I give that match a B on top of the first match's B-. Matt Hardy then comes out. He is to select a mystery partner to accept the challenge, the open challenge that's out there from the tag team champions M&M. It's a non-title matchup that essentially tells you who's going to win it. The surprise mystery partner is none other than Tatanka. Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya, Tatanka? And Matt Hardy actually defeat M&M in a clean victory to get what seemingly should be a shot coming up soon at the WWE Tag Team Championships. I give that a B. Actually, a good match. Lots of action all over the place. Booker T then comes out and taps to the crossface to give up the United States Championship that he never won. The U.S. Championship now goes to Chris Benoit. And again, a very satisfactory matchup. Above average in my opinion, thus making that a B match on this card. You see a theme? I do. Randy Orton. I said it in the update from last week's Raw, I believe it was. Randy Orton has defeated Rey Mysterio to get the shot at WrestleMania 22 against the champion. Now, it should have been obvious to most of you that Rey Mysterio wasn't going to be the man in the main event at WrestleMania. However, it appears as if there could be something that still comes of this because it was not a clean victory that Randy Orton got over Rey Mysterio. There was a hand on the ropes. The referee didn't see it after a missed 619. And then, quite frankly, folks, it's sickening to my stomach to watch these matches with Rey Mysterio and all this tribute to Eddie. Eddie this, Eddie that, exploiting a dead man. Had his wife backstage along with Chavo Guerrero, and you saw more grieving tonight when Rey Mysterio didn't win the match than you did when Eddie Guerrero actually passed away. Hopefully this is the end of that exploitation of the death of the legendary Eddie Guerrero, who will be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year as well. Announcement should be coming up either this week or next week on WWE Raw. In the main event, Kurt Angle defeats The Undertaker after a controversial pinfall. Both shoulders were down. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. Fans in the attendance at the arena didn't quite know if Angle had submitted or been pinned, or if The Undertaker had been pinned, as The Undertaker had Angle in a triangle chokehold. Confusion after the match, controversial to say the least. Angle deemed the winner and the man who will go on to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Undertaker then saying at the end of the match that he is not done with Kurt Angle and he has his number. Did the main event match live up to the hype? Not in my opinion. However, an above average match to say the least, giving the match a B. Greatest SmackDown main event of all times, it was not. We did see a couple of other things on the show that are worth talking about. Batista made a surprise appearance, came back, said his tricep is healing well, and had 3 things to say. First, says he wanted to see the main event matchup. Then he misses the SmackDown fans, and that he wants to let everyone know that his first goal upon returning will be to retain his WWE Heavyweight Championship. You know, folks, No Way Out was a pay-per-view I ordered with hesitation. And then after looking at the card, looking at the matches, it turned out to be a better show than I thought it was going to be. Quite frankly, not a bad match on the card. And it's rare with a WWE pay-per-view that you get to say that there was not a bad match on the card. Luckily, Boogeyman and Simon Dean wrestled on Heat. But be that as it may, folks, No Way Out is in the record books. We are now smooth sailing 42 days to WrestleMania 22 in Chicago, Illinois. I'll be in attendance at that event, bringing you a wrap-up live from the Allstate Arena. Followed up the following night with Raw wrap-up live from the Allstate Arena. And the following night, Raw wrap-up live from Illinois, I believe Rockford, Illinois, or somewhere else in Illinois. I don't know exactly, but I'll be there. And this is MaxSportsOnline.com. Send us your comments, folks, whether you're watching on YouTube, Google Video, or on MaxSportsOnline.com. Hop on over to the website, MaxSportsOnline.com, and send us your comments on the pay-per-view. We will discuss them on the website and on our next weekly television show taping. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the